he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
No, this in the league, got this. I see the real deal. Yeah, he lost though. It's something he got, the little franchise he got, man.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And
no, it made me get sorry.
He'll take this up to about the 37.
Jacksonville.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
No, I couldn't get him good. I kind of built him up kind of good, dude.
Getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost getting into a ball sometimes.
I taught him a couple times.
And make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And now the throw taken in by Chark. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the second down.
Like this dude right here got Khalil Mack, Jalen Ramsey. He got all them people on one team. Bradley Chubb. He paid for that stuff, huh? He ain't really paid for it, just.
Now a handoff to running back.
Got them all in free agent of somebody on the trading team. Who you got these? Really drive kids. I got purchased Patrick Surtain, Dylan Moses, Jaden Daniels, the quarterback from really all mine draft picks. The running back from Oklahoma State, all mine draft picks.
Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
I ain't got nobody special.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Malik Harrison on the tackle.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
We talked about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend.
Then you can't pick the same play twice. Like, you gotta actually.
What if it's working though? I mean, football.
Yeah. It just, they be crying. You know, some people be crying. See, like, I can't pick that play.
Because they got people that got good one play that'll run one play on you the whole game.
Yeah. But it don't matter to me.
It don't. I mean, you got to learn how to stop it.
Now this time he'll look to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. To throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. tuck it and run.
That's good for our Jaguars. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. That's the end of the 1st quarter with no score.
So what did do?
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun
I can't really run the ball. We got Geno Atkins.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line because
What is
not only does he
offense
take
like?
up the space,
Speed there, well, he got air. That's why I was like, man,
as we just saw there.
I can't lose. Cause Twan's gonna talk shit.
To his right. That's complete to his running back counter.
First,
You don't want it, bro?
yeah, this is the 2nd year. This to go to the Super Bowl. I won it the 1st year.
10-yard gain there to
You win money?
1st and goal.
Not this one, but the other ones I do. And one I got bucked. Somebody torn though. I put on 300. Dude came with a whole bunch of excuses, but they coming out their pocket. I mean, you ain't gotta pay to play. It's another one, but it's fantasy for 640. But they ain't started that one yet.
And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard
You win
line.
$640.
Brandon, all things considered,
They be playing throughout the whole day though.
they just had against them.
You know, sometimes I might be at work. That's how I got one of my losses. I couldn't play.
So the ball position now
What's your
at the
record?
3. Here's 2nd and
14
goal.
to 2.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this one in. For
My
a
buddy got
Jags
99
touchdown.
speed everywhere with LJ could throw like Mahomes.
Touchdown run. And the Jaguars.
And LJ run 97. But I beat him last year to go to the championship too.
With the Ravens?
Yeah.
You at Jacksonville?
Yeah. But now I got a little better. Because I put some of my corners at safety. Because he got LJ run 97. He got Saquon Barkley.
Well, you got a cheat team and better.
And then in the other league, it's another league. I got Broncos. I had to get the Broncos. I won Super Bowl 1st year, but the next year I ain't winning Super Bowl though. Dude had too much speed, so I ain't had no speed at corner. But now I got a better team, but I ain't got no quarterback though. So you know you gotta have the right money and all that. I ain't want Drew Lock no more. So there wasn't no quarterback. Quarterbacks are great and rookies for the draft.
At their own 25-yard line.
Yeah. So I always make me get the sorry team, but I like this team right here though, because I went and picked up Brian Burns, and I got Grady Jarrett and all that, and I got 2 young corners, Patrick Surtain, and I just put them at because they fast. But dude, pretty, he ain't all that. And he just got. He
Jackson
got
and the
too much
Ravens come up now 1st and
speed
10
there.
at their 25-yard line. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
From the gun, Jackson gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Gain of 8 brings up 2nd and 7.
Oh yeah, if you ain't past the 40, got a punt too.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Jackson from the shotgun. Looking deep downfield. And his man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And in the run up to the championship game, so much was made
I wanted to do the spot LJ. I wanted to play on the spot man, but I wanted somebody, the computer to spot LJ where I could cover the tight end. That was bull job right now.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Tally that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
It'll be a gain of 2, and speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, coach. Break it down.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
7th play of this drive coming up. A long way to go on 3rd down. A handoff to Barkley on the option. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout
at the 7-yard line,
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
a 24-yard attempt.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they do get to 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points, and now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you to try and score when given the opportunity.
After the pickup,
they show you after that.
2nd and 5.
And I need to stop running that.
Here's an inside give.
I gotta stop
Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts.
D-line.
So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Man, I forgot he probably sending a high right here.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Got him.
And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he is finally out of bounds, but he gets all the way down right around the 20. A big play there just before halftime. 53 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
And the Ravens' 23-yard line.
Pick him up.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Looking to throw. They'll roll him out right. He's going to run again. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5. Brings up.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
They thought Tobias was good. I think Tobias won a Super Bowl. And I came here, Tobias been sorry. Tobias didn't even try to play the game no more. This is his brother, right? His brother just torn out to go to the Super Bowl.
You meet his brother?
I ain't never played him. He ain't never make it to the Super Bowl. I played some dude from Georgia, I think, in the league that no torn. I played the dude that got the Eagles. I beat him in the Super Bowl last year. I ain't never met Twan yet in the Super Bowl. I beat him twice, like regular season in both leagues. But he always say the game cheating or I'm doing glitches or something.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
But I taught him a whole bunch of stuff.
The Raven
every time they time to bet, that be better on me every time.
Field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship.
I get a start right here. It's over.
Jackson and the Ravens come up.
He got all that speed and all them crossing routes in this formation like right here. I won't be liking that. I got to play on all that.
He'll have a 1st down past the 40.
They got nothing can stop it, man. The man can't stop it. Cover 3 can't stop it. Cover 2.
In the first half, but he's got one.
And he got LJ that can make all the throws.
And the Raven 1st down.
I just try to keep everything in front of me. Like LJ can make them run any route. He got that attribute.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. give him 7 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson will get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Brandon, a lot of times you'll see running backs rotate in and out of the game, whether it's a completed pass, a good run, it doesn't matter. Here, not only does he stay in, but they go right back to him, and he makes another nice play. Back-to-back catches.
And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT in the game. Instead, 2nd down.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. 20! And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 43 yards. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive, and they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time to make sure you get in shape.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. So call that a 56-yard punt with a return of about 11. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Jackson to throw to Barkley on the check down. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. Nice pickup for a first down.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brown. Another nice gain, 16 yards there at a first down again.
It's worth noting when you talk about Jackson's running ability, the Baltimore wide receivers had just over 1,400 receiving yards combined last year. And, Charles, that was the fewest yards by a wide receiver group in the NFL since 2011.
And, partner, I expect that number to go up this year. Last season, Lamar Jackson got very comfortable with his tight end group. In fact, he had one tight end that went to the Pro Bowl. But I think now, because of his ability to run the ball, it'll bring defenders closer to the line of scrimmage, and you'll see more big plays from the wide receivers downfield.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
For Saquon Barkley, incomplete. It's 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Jackson on target to Brown for a Ravens first down. They go back to the ground now with Barkley, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down, Baltimore.
Now it's Jackson. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
The 23-yard line.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now it's Barkley. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Hey, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. From the gun, Jackson got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown there to make the grab, and the Ravens have taken the lead. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening, but they found the opening and exploited it.
They're going to run it with Barkley. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a 1-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter, this possession, gigantic. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
Here's 2nd and 8. Connection made with Chenault. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Back to throw here. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
And he'll be stopped up quickly here at the 38. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. You talk about a big kick under pressure in the fourth quarter. I mean, that wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was long distance.
Not only does it show the faith that they have in him, but also remember, if they miss that one, they're giving up the ball near midfield, so they had to be very confident that he was going to put that one through the post.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Here's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
And that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Back to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
And the Ravens 1st down.
Basically,
Jaguars going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. This is Barkley. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now it's 2nd and 9. A give to Barkley out of the gun. Only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. As they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
3rd down.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Oh my God. Nigga so slick, man. They don't want to.
And he just clocked it. But the clock wasn't even moving. Well, that's one you don't see very often. A wasted down.
Nah, he gonna automatically make it. He gotta stop kicking. You gotta hope he just shank it.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead.